y'all, welcome to Lumberjillville. Women's wrestling lives here. Now today I'm going to be covering a figure that I got a few weeks ago off the pegs at Target. It's Elite Series 75 Mandy Rose. Oh god. Okay. Listen, does this mean glitter is going to be involved? Because let me tell you something. Glitter turns me into a whole different person. But before that gets out of hand, let's dive in and take a closer look at this figure that is just as beautiful as she is in real life.
Well, I don't think she's that pretty.
Time out, hold on. Co-Mayor Alexa, are you jealous?
No, of course not. Ring, 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 ring. Hear that I gotta take this call. We have someone new moving into Lumberjillville.
Okay, fine. Go take the call. But it better not be that guy James Ellsworth. He is not welcome here. He is the worst.
Nice face.
What's that supposed to mean? Oh god, I knew the glitter would do this to me. It's turning me into Goldust. Let's get on with the review before things get really bad. Just look how great she looks on display. Her attire this is based off of was worn on SmackDown Live on March 5th, 2019, and the accuracy is almost flawless. We will get into her attire more, but wanted to compare her to an old figure so you can see the improvements they've made on Mandy. Let's do a comparison between her Elite and her Basic Series 92, which was her debut figure. It's like night and day. This Elite figure is light years ahead of her Basic in every aspect. Her face scan, her attire, her body, and even her hair is more to par. Her original figure also had a very wide face that hardly even resembled her, and had a generic hair mold. Also something I noticed was a scale issue. They made her quite tall, especially for her 5'4" frame. So this is something that I'd like to cover in a future video, hopefully by the end of the week, where I discuss scaling issues and then do some comparisons so y'all can see. So her face scan is simply stunning on this figure, and all her facial features are there, including her thick eyelashes and her dynamic eyebrows. They even gave her a high ponytail, which I definitely appreciate considering I'm the father of a little girl. And on top of that, she wears this a lot more often than her basic hairstyle she had in her last figure. So for her accessories, she comes with an extra set of hands, which I have already switched out, and that's what she's using right now. These hands are unique molds that allow you to put her in her signature pose accurately. The hands that came with her were just the basic open hand, so that's nice if you want her to hold something. But the best accessory that she has is actually that highly detailed vest. If you turn it around, you can see the highly intricate gold triangular patterns along in the middle where there's a bunch of pattern there. And on the side of the front jacket, it's pretty awesome. And on top of that, it's removable. So that being said, let's take this thing off and see how she looks.
Excuse me, Aaron.
Oh, come on! It is not what it looks like. You see, here at Lumberjillville, we respect and love these women for talents beyond just their looks. And if they're beautiful, so be it, we admire that too. Kind of like you, Alexa. You're beautiful. Aha! Look how red that face is. I knew exactly how you felt about me.
Well, it's just I heard you talking during the Carmella review. You know, saying how you rescued me off the peg. But anyway, I have important Co-Mayor Alexa's stuff to do.
Okay. You're a sneaky little spy, Alexa Bliss. Sneaky little spy. I should have known she was eavesdropping behind that door. She couldn't help herself. Anyway, let's get back to the review. Her top design is meant to resemble the leatherish top that she wore in the ring that night. The only thing I would have wanted them to do is make it more of a shiny, leatherish type appearance. Maybe use a glossy paint, but that's such a small detail, it's not a big deal. Now, something minor I also noticed is if you look in the second open space on her chest, it's painted black across when really that should be painted her skin color. But honestly, Mattel probably did this because maybe if they painted it skin color, it would show too much cleavage. So I totally understand that being an action figure. And something else I like is if you look at her top, there's a unique mold that goes up around her neck, resembles a collar type appearance, and that's pretty awesome. And turning her around, she's got the back of her top right in the middle there. Now this is a very unique mold to her, so I love that. So taking a look at her bottoms, as you can see, it's a solid black color with a molded belt going around the waist. It has the appearance that it's a little loose or big in the front, which is definitely smart. Going down to her knee pads, they're black with her logo on it, and the logo is at the bottom, kind of giving the appearance that her knee pads are rolled down, which I think is pretty sweet. moving on to her boots. Now these boots are the same exact boots that were on her basic figure, where they're gold with the white molded shoelaces with rose on the side. The only difference is, this being an elite figure, the rose is kind of inhibited to be able to be read by the ankle articulation since it is an elite. And normally it's something that's just looked over, not a big deal, but I have to say, these ankle joints on these women elites give me so much trouble. Like, Mandy here barely wants to stand. So comment below if you have issues with your women and their ankle joints too. I think Natalia's another one that just collapses down. So these ankle joints to me aren't really necessary. But anyway, boots look great. Her entire pose and body without her vest on, just so you can take a look at it and see. Now as far as availability goes, I found Mandy here on the pegs at my local Target, and as mentioned before, my local retail stores really never have an updated stock of WWE figures, so I'm pretty happy about that. If you get on ringsidecollectibles.com, she's about $18.99. If you get on Amazon Prime, she's around $27, and my eBay report shows her going around $23. So any way you look at it, this is definitely an affordable figure, and a great one. If you're a collector of the women's division, I would definitely try to go and pick her up. I would even say she might be in my top 10. So overall, I give Mandy Rose here a score of an 8.5 out of 10. She is an amazing women's figure, and honestly, if you're a collector of the women's division, there's no reason not to get her, especially considering how low her price is. Not again. Thanks for stopping by, Lumberjillville. Women's wrestling lives here.